Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So, today is another V911 video, but this one promises to be really cool for you. This is the V929 V939 radio, which will bind to the V911s. And the nice thing about this is your features for your mode controller are going to be the same as always. For your cyclics, up and down, will be on the left, except now you default at 20%, go to 40, 60, and then 100, which of course, normally with the quad, when it's flashy, like giving you this noise, it would actually flip the quad, but on the V911 it puts it into full mode 2. Until then, you can go 20, 40, or 60. The other nice little thing is the right side button will actually put the V911 in its own full speed pirouette, which I'm going to show you what I'm talking about for those that don't understand the pirouetting thing. But so let's get this thing bound up and in the air and show you what we're talking about. Now there is a bit of a light breeze out here, which is fine, no big deal. Okay. So we're going to start out with 20%. And of course at 20% you're not going to really get much response out of this thing. So 40, you get a little bit more response. That's kind of like your standard mode 1. Sorry about the sunlight. It is near the end of the day. I'll try and keep out of the sun here. Now 60%, you get a little bit more authority in it for 60%. Then of course 100%, and we wiped out. When this thing is in its full cyclics, it can get a little out of hand, just because of the balance bar. You know, this is a fixed pitch and with a balance bar on top, or some people call it a gyro, but whichever, I call it a balance bar. It doesn't like to recover too easy when you're in steep pitches, which is one thing I adore about quadcopters. You can always recover. So let's go back to 100%. Now there's our pirouette at 100%. Now there's 20, 40, 60. Now I'm going to hit that other button, and hopefully I can get this on camera for you at the same time. I'm just pushing the button, that's it. See if I can get this thing down closer to do that. There we go. I'm just going to hit the button. That's all I'm doing, hitting the button. So if you want to show off to your friends type of thing or whatever, you can do that. Now here's just straight holding the stick at 60%. 100% holding the stick. And of course we see it's pretty agile at 100%. And back to 20, 40, then 60. Pushing just the button. So it unlocks a nice little feature for the V911 when you use the 929 939 radio with it. I don't know what other radios will bind to the V911. There may be some guys on YouTube that might have some info. But of course its own radio is fine. And of course this one as well. It'll just auto sync and bind right up, and away you go. No big deal. And you get access to that nice little feature. And it also makes it more better for docile flying. If you guys remember, I've got a video on my channel. Those of you will remember. Those if you're new, go check it out. You can actually modify for free a little tune-up in this machine. Let me just bring it back here. And let's go on the porch and I'll see if I can show you this in the camera. Now when you're looking at the servos, their factory setup, the bars are on the outside of the servo horns. If you put them on the insides, it makes the machine a lot more docile, right? So you put them on the outside, a lot more authority to it, right? And so you can do that little mod and make it more docile with a standard V911 remote. However, flying outdoors is where you're going to have a little bit of issue if you do that modification, because even on the mode 2 for faster flying, you're not going to get that much extra speed, right? It's going to be very little. Whereas if you leave things alone and you use this radio, you can go 20, 40, 60, and then 100, and you won't have any problems. And like I said, I don't know what other radios from quads will work, but it has to be a 4-axis radio. I tried the 6-axis radio from my Wltoys V929, which is an upgraded 949 quadcopter, and that one would not bind because it's a 6-axis only radio. So you do need a 4-axis radio for sure, and find out which ones bind. But this one works great, and it unlocks that little extra feature, which is all you're gaining anyways. You're not going to gain anything else with any other radio, really, so, you know, no big deal. But anyways, thought I'd show you that, guys. Let me know what you think, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.